Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are safe at home and taking care of your health and studying also. So, welcome to English Grammar. Today we are going to do chapter 9 auxiliary verbs, that is the helping verbs. What is auxiliary verb? Helping verbs, and this is the second part of this chapter. Now in this session we will be learning that they are used for showing ability, the possibility, certainty, suggestion and so on, like can, shall, may. So all these things, all these auxiliary verbs have got a purpose. Now let's learn in detail about these auxiliary verbs, that is the helping verbs. Modal auxiliary verbs also are helping verbs. You all know that it is also called by this name. They are used before main verbs to express a range of meanings such as ability, possibility, certainty, suggestion, permission, obligation and so on. I have already mentioned about these things. In almost all cases, the modal verb does not change according to the subject of the sentence. This means that modal verb need not agree with the subject in number and person. Modal auxiliary verbs include can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must. Okay, so these are some of the modal auxiliary verbs. Okay, can, could, past tense will be could. Shall, past tense will be should, will, would, may, might. She can solve this problem. Now this shows ability. I could play the piano but now I have arthritis. Okay, so it is about the past. Remember, may is rather formal. Okay, when you are very formal about it, you may use may. May I come in? Okay, when you enter the classroom you say, na, may I come in? May I use your pen? So always use may. You might try solving this sum again. Now it's a suggestion or advice. She must have reached home by now. That is certainty. Could you get me a glass of water? That's a request. You must fill out this form. That is a necessity, obligation. Children, always remember that whenever we are using can, may, might, could and so on, if that word is used in the beginning, don't forget to put the question mark at the end. Okay, so if these words are used in the beginning, you have to use question mark at the end of that sentence because it becomes a question. May I take your pen? It's a question mark. Now let's do exercise 4. Form negatives and interrogatives from the following sentences. Frame a short answer also. We shall go trekking. Now you have to first make a negative, then you have to make an interrogative and then you will be writing the short form. That means 3 things you have to do in this exercise. We shall not go trekking. So this is negative. Shall we go trekking? Question mark. Interrogative. Yes, we shall. It's a short answer. You will be writing like this only in your notebook. Father baked a delicious cake for Tippy's birthday. So how you'll write? Father did not, or you can use didn't bake a delicious cake for Tippy's birthday. Now it's a negative sentence. Did father bake a delicious cake for Tippy's birthday? It's an interrogative. You can see the question mark. Yes, he did. That is short answer. The children will be delighted. The children will not be delighted or won't. Okay, will not can be written as won't. It's a negative sentence. Will the children be delighted? It's a question mark. Yes, they will. That is short answer. Storm clouds were gathering on the horizon. Storm clouds were not gathering on the horizon. That is negative. Were storm clouds gathering on the horizon? Question mark. It's an interrogative. Yes, they were. That is short answer. Everybody must stand in the queue. Everybody must not stand in the queue. That is negative. Must everybody stand in the queue? Interrogative. Yes, they must. That is short answer. Renu has made several New Year resolutions. Renu has not made several New Year resolutions, or you can write hasn't. Has Renu made any New Year resolution? That is interrogative. Yes, she has. That is short answer. Seventh one is I will send you an email. I will not, or you can use won't, send you an email. That is negative. Will I send you an email? That's interrogative. Yes, I will is short answer. You must meet Ravi. You, or you can use I, should not meet Ravi. That is negative. Should you meet Ravi? Interrogative. Yes, you should. That is short answer. Now, that was the end of that exercise. Now, let's move further. Other auxiliary verbs with the characteristics of models. Like I will be able to finish this today. Karan had to prepare. We need not leave so early. Everybody out to follow rules. So, in these sentences, these italicized, that means be able to, had to, need not, out to, dare. So, these are all italicized words, are models in meanings, but they do not always behave like models. So, these are all phrases which we call it as semi-models. Okay? What we call them? Semi-models, because they are in the form of phrases. And here they have listed it out: be about to, be able to, be likely to, had better, have to, out to, and so on. So, these are all semi-models. We see that semi-auxiliaries are made up of two or more separate words. That's why we call them as phrases. By to infinitive or a bare infinitive. So, when there is no to, we call it as bare infinitive. Sheila is likely to stay with her mother. So, unlike models, these often change their form according to the subject and may have a full range of tenses. He has to take responsibility for what he has done. Now, here it is expressing the necessity of it. To form the negative, whenever you use not, it becomes a negative. We weren't able to get the tickets for the trip. To form questions, weren't you able to get the tickets? Let's do the last exercise, that is the fifth one. In the following sentences, fill in the blanks with appropriate semi-models. Here already they have given the help box. There ought to be a law against people who spit on the road. She has to have faith in herself. I would rather wait here than get wet in the rain. You should be able to find the house if you follow my instructions. I have to learn English to improve my career prospects. You ought to inform your parents about the delay. He was able to climb the mountain, though he had a wooden leg. Will you be able to manage on your own? So, children, it's homework time. So, today you will be writing, you will write exercise 4 in notebook. Clearly mention about the negative, interrogative and short form sentences. You remember that exercise, no, where you have to write 3. That is negative sentences, interrogative sentences and short answers. Then you will be writing exercise 5 in textbook. Okay. So that's all for today. Bye and take care.